come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Young looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Set, hot.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
97. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Yellow.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Yellow. 4th right blue.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now. They need 7.
Down. 33. Yellow. Smash. Red. Cut.
Young working from the gun. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
On the option, it's Dowdle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set. 6 on red. Hut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right. 180. Run. What's up?
Coming out throwing is Baker. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Alert! 180! What's up?
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Real. Regular. Hey, alert! What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
No! Here we go, set! Panther 60!
Sneak here, Sanders. And he gets in, touchdown! The Buccaneers pull that in front further, 13-zip.
And I think 2 things were in play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Check 2.
The carry by Brooks to start the drive. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the double.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Down. Cut.
Shotgun give now to Dowell. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Young to throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Come on.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
52, boom.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left with fourth down here. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
180! Regular. Real. Pistol.
Throwing again is Baker. Into the hands of Cole. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
180!
Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hunt, hunt.
A give up the middle to Evans. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10 from the 32.
Kings, Kings, Kings! Set. 1-8. Alert, 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 alert! Up, up! Run, run, run. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. It's Evans making the catch outright. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, alert 33.
And a first down.
What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. He's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Good. 180. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Hut.
Now it's Young. Hits him on the end route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Chop, 17. Set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. This is cut downfield by Moore. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Let's go. 52. Set.
1st down, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. What is done?
Baker now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Sick. 180. What's what?
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Hurry, hurry.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it. Kings, Kings, Kings!
Here's Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Good. 1-8, done.
Throw here, third down. Brought in left side by Godwin. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. We've set it down from 37.
180! What's up?
Irvin here from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Headed right through the middle of the field. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Good. 180! What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
It's second and goal from the 1.
Good. 180! Good.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Down. Check.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan finds Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So that brings up second down.
So that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Forced out to his right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready?
An option give here to ETN. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop them up.
And they've been doing it.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Ready, ready. 50, green. 10.
3rd and long, Young. Got a man, and Horn has it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Panthers 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Throwing, Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Running it now out of the gun. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
I know we're in a day and age of technology and we don't have books with pages, Kate, but I guarantee you, if you still had a playbook on the sidelines, that page and that play is ripped out, not called again. What a loss on 2nd down, and now we're looking at some serious magic needed to convert on 3rd.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Regular. 180. Done.
3rd and long for him here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
33, yellow.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the double.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 50, green. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set. 60 red.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.